Okay, first of all, I just want to say it's been a long 24 hours, okay? I went to work last night. You know I work overnight. Well, if you don't know, I do security and I work overnight. And I went straight to my orientation for the next job. Listen, all this entrepreneurial stuff, all this stuff, it got to be funded some type of way. So we ain't got time to complain. We just got to get it done. So the last video I was making, I was outreaching to brands and tasting every flavor of the Monster Energy drink. So today we have here the Viking, what is it called? The Viking Berry, okay? And this is the only thing that's really keeping me going. Let's give it a taste. All hail the God of Thunder. If you know that, that's from Marvel Rivals. And if you know that, we here. We locked in. We here. So that's from Thor, the God of Thunder. That's what it tastes like. So if I had to give it a taste, it tastes like a grape soda, or maybe like if you ever had the fruit pomegranate, that's what it tastes like. It tastes like pomegranate in a drink. It's delicious and it's having me up. It's currently 1:03. I started drinking this at 11 o'clock and I'm pumped. It may not seem like, I'm turned up, but I'm up. You get what I'm saying? For those people who work overnight and have spent like a 24 hours, you get what I'm saying? Like when you're not able to sleep during the day and, you end up having to go to work and you have to be up. So, yeah, that's what the Monster's doing for me, is bringing out the God of Thunder. Okay, so yeah, so while we're doing this, I'm going to periodically be drinking this, and let's go ahead and get into my day and just everything I've been working on, things that just have been important to me that I don't, always talk about. The intro was a little chaotic, but here we go. If you've never seen my face before, my name is ShamarMiles. I'm an educator, entertainer, gamer, dancer, all those things. But most importantly, I am a boss, okay? And we are in the stage 3 of the Apollo's era, which is monetization. Now, I was just making an observation, right? Now, stay with me. Follow me. It's so funny how so many creators are just out here batching content about giving financial advice and what you should be doing and all these things, but they don't look like me. Most of them are older, it seems like they've been through all their mistakes and now they're talking from a point of view of, I fixed my life and now this is what you should be doing with your life at this stage. Or on the other hand, they're filthy rich, or they had some type of nepotism that they ran into and they was already taught the tools to be necessary to keep their wealth, basically. And I'm one of those people who don't come from much. I don't come from money. When I graduated high school, I went into college, got into debt. I got credit cards and I fucked up. So I just want to look at people or creators that's like me who fucked up, are on here saying they fucked up, and they're showing you not necessarily the right way of doing things, but just options on how to improve your life. Nobody is documenting the grind. It's just like, like I'm rich, you should be doing this. Not, I tried this failed. Maybe you should try it and it might succeed for you, or maybe you should not try it. Things like that in that nature. Although I may not show me working my 9 to 5, of course, but actually knowing that this person has a 9 to 5, knowing that they have a real life behind the camera. And we may know that of our favorite creators, but it just seemed like it's so put together. You get what I'm saying? Like so polished, And sometimes I want to come across that way, like very polished and always know what I'm talking about, but that's not reality. I want to show me doing the real work. So when it works for me, it'll work for you, because the transformation that I'm going through is for me to be very wealthy. That's why I'm releasing my first ebook October 1st, 2025, because I feel that we need more creators who are actually going through the things that maybe some of you may be going through, and how we climbed ourselves out of that situation. How we can build systems to be able to avoid those situations and teach our children, friends, family how to avoid that situation. It's not about hacks or habits. It's about building systems, something that cannot be destroyed easily. When it's all up in your bones, when it's constantly on your mind, when you're setting reminders on your phone, when you're always trying to progress and move forward, these systems will help you. Okay, Shantax gang, we have come to the end of the video, but first I want to leave you with this story of some impacts on lives that I've changed. Okay, Shantax gang, we've come to the end of the video, but I do want to leave you with this story about somebody's life that I impacted for the better. Advising them on one area in their life to put into a system. So I was telling my niece, who is about to be 15 years old, right, what's important about building systems. And she may not understand right now, but she will see when about the time she turned 18, she's about to head off to college, she will understand that Uncle Shamar was telling the truth, okay? These are things that I've been through, things that I have lived, and things that I'm learning from, okay? And I'm living it right in front of her eyes. Okay, first thing I was telling her is like the example that I gave in my previous video, that you need to be setting a bedtime. This is not the time of your life that you need to be up all hours of the night or all these type of things. The brain and the body thrives off of rest. You can have a proper day or you can have a shitty day based on your rest. But I would rather try to start my day with a full amount of rest than no rest or lack thereof. So that was the first system that I gave her. Next was to make sure that you have your own bank account. So we already had discussions about wanting to go to prom and do all these things that cost money, okay? Keep the hair done, keep getting my fingernails done and feet done. Oh yeah, she likes to be pampered. And I don't blame her. So like I said, we're building systems. So I told her, you want to do all these things and you want me to pay for them or help you do all these type of things, you have to set it up this way, okay? This is your future. This is what's going to help you become a better adult. You're building a relationship with a financial institution. And of course, we know that people under the age of 18 can't have a bank account. So you have to add them to your own account until they can open up their own checking account, savings, da-da-da-da. So we started out with the basic CashApp, bank type thing. And she puts her allowance on there, from Uncle Shamar. So with that being said, she has experience with having her own debit card, experience with, I guess, online banking to a certain degree when you're going to the app and check how much your balance is. Technically, I guess, send like EFTs or wire transfers back and forth from other people, potential customers, because she does like to do hair. All of these things are building systems. So just alone from her building those two systems, I think she's been having a positive experience. And I think she's on the right track to entrepreneurship. I'm teaching her everything that I know to give her a better future, okay? Heavily inspired by 60 minutes a day to a better future, building systems, not habits. Those are just two examples that are going to be in the ebook because those are my lived experiences. And I know what works. So put the time in, be disciplined, and do what you got to do. Handle your business. That's good there. Woo! So, Shamtastic Gang, we have come to the end of the video, okay? I just want to be transparent as I can be. Life is not easy, okay? This stuff is hard, especially when you want to be an entrepreneur, especially when you want to be somebody's boss, your own boss, etc. I would be lying if I say I'm not dead tired. That's why I said at the beginning of this video, I don't understand how creators sometimes get on here and bash videos about what you should be doing and how you should be living everyday life. Because especially in the political climate that we're in today, how groceries are so high, how rent is so high, it can be a fucking struggle to put any type of money to the side. Especially if you have dependents. That can be kids, anything. Family, cousins, aunties, uncles, whoever that you're taking care of, shit yourself. And I know it's hard out here, but we got to keep pushing. We're pushing towards that financial freedom. And I know that we can do it. So, Shamtastic Gang, before I go, I want to make sure that y'all go out here and try one of these flavors. Let me know what you think about the the Viking berry Monster Energy drink. Also, did you try the Nitro Energy drink? Tell me, did it taste like an orange soda? And did you try the Red Ruby one? Did it taste like a strawberry soda? I really want to know. Tell me, y'all. I know I'm not the only one drinking energy drinks out here. Or are y'all drinking partner company energy drinks? All right, that's it. And that's it. That's only 200 calories. All right. All right, Shamtastic Gang. Let me know if you have any questions so I can clarify. Okay. We in this thing together. I see y'all with y'all businesses, y'all websites, y'all podcast. I see everything. And I just want to say I'm grateful for all of you for being here watching these videos. And I just want to say I'm grateful for y'all providing inspiration for me while watching you succeed in your own field. And again, make sure you give this video a like. Make sure to save this video. Share it with your mom, your daddy, your uncle, your auntie. Make sure to follow, subscribe, turn on post notifications because we want people over here a part of the Shamtastic Gang. We want to know that you can turn your life around, basically. It's not over. We can become financially free and build systems that'll push us towards financial freedom someday if we work hard, stay disciplined, and stay grounded. All right, Shamtastic Gang, if nobody told you all year, all month, all week, all day, I love you, and I'll see you all in the next video.